They're up on the hill. That dog chased that rooster all the way up on that hill. And I think they're coming around the mountain over here. And my grandfather had this policy. There's a rooster. My grandfather had this policy. Oh shit. That if the dog chased the rooster, he got rid of the dog. So I don't know, the rooster gave that dog the slip. There he is. No, that's not the one chasing him. It's another dog. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's the one chasing him.
Mama, I want to ask you something.
So what she was talking about is she was born in 1937.
Right now.
You also?
You
She
know
was
why I
born in
love you?
37,
Because
and she remembers hiding from the Japanese. And when the Japanese were here, they had no rice, and they were basically living in the forest, eating some type of grass seed. But they're just on the run.
My mom is only
now.
67.
She's born in 37.
Yeah, she don't
This
know.
lady is
But she's
great health,
she-
smoking cigarettes like they're going out of style,
that
running this sorry store,
all the
inspiring.
all
My friends, look, I don't like long goodbyes, right? Everybody was still down there doing big jokey, what have you. Our crew is loading up. We're loading up in this van right here, and we are displacing. We are headed north. All right, that's just the way it is. Yeah, I don't like long goodbyes. I just give everybody a salute. And hey, thanked everybody, and we're bouncing. Headed north to the northern coast of Luzon, here in the Philippines. We're on to the next destination, my friend. And we're gonna strap some stuff up to the top. Got a small moon right there. Beautiful sunset over there. And we are loading up in this chariot, and we're about to whip this bitch all the way up to, I'm talking about the car, not the lady. We're about to whip this bitch right here on up to northern Luzon. Leaving the sorry store. Like I said, I'm not big on long goodbyes. So I'm just loading up, ready to roll.
Okay.
We're rolling strong. We about, I don't know, we're rolling deep. We got a whole crew on board. We got 8 people riding on the roof. 2 goats, 3 chickens, and a hog up there. We rolling strong. We're headed north on another great adventure. Thanks for joining me on my channel. We are loaded down. The back bumper is dragging the ground on this ride right here. And we got somebody up in the front getting spanked. I don't know what's going on here. All right, but folks, life is short. Get to living it. My homeboy didn't believe me when I told him there were some dudes on the roof. So he steps out there. He's drunk as hell, and he looks up and he says, "God damn, there's some people on the roof." I said, "Man, I wasn't joking with you, man. There's like 3-4 dudes and 2 goats up on the roof." We're going 2 hours. We're going on a 2-hour tour, and we got folks on the roof. If these ladies here don't get a smile on their face, I'm gonna ride on the damn roof too. At least I get some wind and some happiness. All right, I better get some smiles out of these ladies right here. Helen, say hello to everybody. Say hello.
Okay? I
Hey,
want to take care of you. I don't care.
smile. Say
I
hello
don't
to
care
everybody.
about nobody else.
I think there might be a chicken. No, the chicken's in the back because he get too wind blown. The feathers will get catch that wind and blow them off the top.
There. And I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. This has been a great trip, and this has been so much fucking fun. I love it. God damn it. I can't wait. We haven't even got there yet. We're going to the beach. Fuck yeah. Let's do it, baby. Let's go. And when we get there, we're gonna rock it out.
How many people?
Dude,
got on the
I'm
roof?
looking at the back. I don't even know half the people in the back.
How many people's on the roof?
I don't know. There's about. Well, how do we get motherfuckers on the roof? Dude. How do we get to that? I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give a fuck. I mean, make sure you hold on tight.
You told him to hold on tight.
God, dude. You need some rope.
Hold on, folks.
Go back.
Hold on, I gotta make my way up here. I gotta make my way up here and see who's on this roof.
Ask me.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No. Oh shit. I told you, man. You wouldn't lie. Oh, hey man. Look, dog. Make sure you hold on tight, bro, cause we finna go fast. How many people we got up there?
There's rope in there. We got rope.
This dude's on Facebook like he's waiting. He's on Facebook over there. He's not the least bit of concern. What's up, brother? All right. How many people we got? Just 2? All right, man. That's what I'm talking about. We are going to the beach. Hey, just hold on tight, man. You might tie that rope around you, man. Damn. All right, folks. All right. Okay. Everybody say hello, YouTube.
Kimmy! Okay. Kimmy here? Yeah. You know Kimmy back here. Kimmy!
Alright.
Whatever Kimmy
I like Superman's technique because he's like Superman, right? And he's got some aerodynamics. So he's gonna like cut through there, but the dude on Facebook, if there's a big gust of wind that comes by, they're gonna blow that dude off the back. He's sitting up, catching all that wind. He's streamlined. Now he's probably gonna catch some bugs in his teeth. I hope he keeps his sunglasses on. But damn, you thought we were joking about having people on the roof. Oh shit, I got 2 beers.
Kimmy!
Damn, thing ain't cold though. That's a big problem when you roll around, when you get outside of America. It's like a 50-50 shot whether the beer is gonna be cold. And I know I'm complaining, I'm a pompous ass because a lot of people, you know, they don't have refrigerators, they don't have ice, whatever. I know, but I'm a beer drinker and I don't apologize for that, and I don't apologize that I like cold beer. But just to let you know, it's 50-50. You leave America and you order a beer, Southeast Asia, Central America, South America, it's 50-50s, it's gonna be cold. So occasionally I get one ice cold, and this one, it ain't been nowhere. It's been sitting out in the elements, but I'm gonna drink it. That's a double barrel shotgun right there, my friends. That's a double barrel 12 gauge right there.
You got a double barrel?
Got a double barrel. All right, folks, we're here taking a piss break on the side of the road. And you couldn't see me, so I had to use this light, but like, I'm sitting here taking a piss and I'm looking up and there's so many stars in the sky right now. I just fucked up my night vision. I ain't seeing no more stars now, but I was sitting here taking a piss, looking up at all these beautiful stars, and I was like, holy shit, oh, what a lucky dude I am. Let me make sure there's nobody else over here pissing. Okay, well, here we are. All right, we're on this little stop. These gentlemen up here. This fucking ladder right here. How you doing up there, man? Oh shit! Oh shit! He's got a case of beer. He got a case of beer up here. I can climb on this?
Yeah.
God damn! Look at this.
You don't have enough.
The dude's on the roof. Okay, so we have figured out, unbeknownst to me and my buddy down there, the dudes on the roof right here are riding with a fucking case of beer. God. All right, so we figured it out.
1 case of something light here. Yeah, that's right. And I have 1 stick of Marlboro Red.
All right, man, how's the wind up here, man? You guys are okay riding on the roof?
Yeah,
are you sure?
Right. It's very cool.
All right, cool, man. Shit.
Make sure
Shit.
get them all in there.
God damn.
Aray!
A little piss break. I think actually what happened was
Mama's okay.
it didn't start out as a piss break. Somebody had to take a dump, and so we said, hey, that's a good excuse because I had to piss, my homeboy had to piss, everybody had to piss. And we're coming in this place. It's called Gonzaga. 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 It's something funny just went down. I'm gonna share this with you. My buddy's wanting some more beer, and his girl is trying to tell him that there's some beer up there. He don't understand. So finally, she just like screams out, "The roof, roof, roof!" Like a dog, right? And what she means is we got a case of beer strapped up there. And so when she said the roof, 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 my buddy goes, "You mean there's beer up there with the roof dogs?" So we got a new name for them two dudes riding up on the top, them the roof dogs. It's because the beer's up on the roof, roof, roof. We're gonna walk around because at least stretch our legs. You know, I want to talk tomorrow about the difference between an adventure and a trip. This is definitely an adventure. There's some negotiation going on over here to figure out if they have a place for us to stay, or if we're just gonna camp out under the stars. Our 38, 42 people, however many people we got, caravan. But at least we're stretching our legs. So shit, it's all good, folks. There's no night swimming here. So everybody is loading back up. We are loading back up into the I'm gonna name this the clown band. I think this is affectionately known as the clown band. And I'm almost tempted to ride on top with these gentlemen. Here we go. So we're gonna load back up in here. Here, bag ladies. You got room for one more? All right, I'm coming up there. Coming up. One more man coming up. Shit, I'm not letting you guys have all the fun up here.
Do you want to experience the top load?
That's right, man. I'm riding the top load. My friend, I'm riding in the top load because I fucking got a cooler of goddamn beer. And I can stretch my legs and it's cooler up here. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I was getting a little pissed off. The reason I got pissed off is because nobody, okay, I understand no prior planning, right? But not knowing how to get to the beach resort. Obviously, we have no reservations. They have no idea that 38 people were coming at 9 o'clock at night. But not knowing how to get there on a Sunday night when this little, you know, it's not a very populated area. I got out and stretched my legs and said, fuck it, I'm gonna ride on top of this bitch. I said, fuck it, let the chips fall where they may. I'm resurrected. My homeboy's holding up the caravan here. Shit.
I'm looking for you in the back of the seat, and I'm like, I'm not leaving until Marco's in the car.
Thank
and they're
you,
like,
dog.
he's in the roof.
I'm
like, what?
Road. I'm riding on the top rope.
Okay, dog.
All right, let's roll, dog.
If that's where you want to roll.
I'm rolling.
I love you.
I'm rolling.
You know what?
Top
as
rope.
long as I know you got a 10-4 on you. And I
Let's
love
roll.
you.
Let's roll. That dog, I love that dog. He was not gonna leave. He was not gonna get in that van until he knew that he had all his comrades. So I love that dog. Thank you, bro. Give a shout out to my homeboy there. He was not gonna leave a fallen comrade to fall into the hands of the enemy by no means. Here we rolling. We're rolling now, my friends. Saying goodbye to this place because they said for some reason you can't swim at night. Maybe it's a safety issue. I don't know. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All
right, I'm holding on to the beer.
Man,
I'm just holding on to the beer, my friends. If I drop this camera, oh shit! I almost dropped that camera right there. Damn, man, that kuyak gotta let us warn us if got some overhead wires. If that was a wire, we'd have lost our heads. I'm almost thinking Superman got the right idea. Laying down, get it Superman. I'm gonna put the phone away, people, so I don't lose it. Thank you for joining me. Riding top load here in the Philippines. Yeah! Woo! Rock and roll, baby!
Okay lang, okay lang.
I'm gonna go hard right. There's a wire right here. Oh shit, duck, gentlemen, get down. Fuck, look at that. Woo! Oh, that was close. We almost got fried. Watch the leaves.
Why?
All right, folks, I'm counting people. I got 1, 20. I think we got 20 total people in here. I think 20 is the number. All right, folks, up on the big camera now. Show you around what we got here. We got this cottage, pavilion, whatever you want to call it. And these are kind of popular here in the Philippines, where you'll come to the beach, you know, big group of people, you know, your family, whatever. And you know, it's like a little pavilion. It's got electricity. You got a table, and so you know it's good for a big group of people. You got a table in the middle. You know, they brought food, and so you rent this pavilion for I think 12 hours. I think she got it 12. You got a fan, light, you know, electricity, a place to you know, have a picnic. And then over here they open up the restrooms for us, and the restrooms got showers and everything. And then you're just right here at the beach, and I know it's dark, you're probably not going to be able to see anything. All right, but basically we walk out right here and we're at the beach. Now we also rented we also have a room. It's like a huge family room, and we basically rented this for 12 hours. So we're here like for a little night trip, and at 9 o'clock in the morning, that's when we got to vacate, roll out, and head back. So it's kind of like a little overnight. People want to go swimming at night, walk on the beach at night, check out the stars. It's just a quick little overnight trip, and I'm going to talk about the dynamics of how the dynamics that you're going to experience if you've never been in the Philippines and you're new to dating a Filipino. I have to keep it real. I will always keep it real with you. I'm never going to blow sunshine up your ass. I'm going to tell you good, bad, and ugly, no matter what country I'm in. And I'm not licking anybody's ass. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to tell you how this trip, how we thought the trip was going to go off, and how the trip culminated, and I'm going to tell you why. So that when you come over here and you meet your Filipina, and you've never been here before, so you're not in for a shock. All right, so everything's perfect now. We're here. We got the pavilion. We have a room, and they have more rooms if we wanted to rent our own room, which I was probably going to do, but the staff came in. There was no staff here. The staff came in, you know, dealt with us, and then they left before I could say, hey, give us a side room too, you know, so I can open up my laptop and try to do some work. Whatever. We got a pavilion, a big room for 12 hours, so we're out of here at 9 in the morning. I'm going to leave it at that, and then I'm going to talk about the dynamics of the trip and the cultural differences. Okay? Good morning. Morning, folks. Check that out. Got some folks staying in a tent right there. It's a little bit dark, but the sun's starting to come up here. Been a beautiful night. And I ended up sleeping over here with my friends in the underneath the Bahay Kubo here, and everybody's just now getting up, and it was a cool night. Good morning. It was a very cool night. Luckily I had my jacket or I would have froze my ass off. I know it's a big dart, but I wanted to share. I just wanted to share this good morning with you. And take a walk on the beach before everybody else gets up. This is the sound right here that I slept by last night. It's the sound of these waves, gentle waves crashing. Right up there, my little hooch. We rented that thing for 12 hours and we rented a room that have bunk beds in it. And that's where all the ladies slept. But I went in there, folks, and I'm going to show it to you in a minute. And it felt like I was in a fucking submarine. I couldn't sleep in there. Just couldn't do it. Felt like I was in a damn submarine. And I don't fucking like submarines. So I'll show you the submarine room in a minute. There's the sun coming up. So it's been a beautiful night. And like I said, I got my jacket on. I'm wearing a pair of shorts. I wrapped up, use this as a blanket, my scarf. You see people wearing these travel scarves. The folks that are really functional. I mean, these scarves serve anything from a towel to wrapping your head up, keep warm, to a blanket. They're functional, so if you're traveling, you gotta have one of these. What do they call them? Scarves. Shit, I don't know. It's too early in the morning. This scarf right here saved my ass tonight. So I just chilled out. I gotta go check on the ladies here in a few minutes and see where they're at. But I want to talk to you about a topic before everybody gets out here. Well, let me get my sunglasses on. Alright, check it out. I want to talk to you about differences in culture. If you're a first-time dude coming over here to the Philippines, you know, I'm trying to help you. And this could apply to a lot of cultures outside the West. So I'm going to talk about what happened. So it's a lesson. In the Philippines, family is of the utmost importance. Okay, in the West, we don't have the strong family bond, the strong family ties. Most of us in the West, we don't, compared to places like the Philippines. And here, there is nothing more important than family. Families are, they stick together, they work together, they live together. And that's what makes the culture here, what's the word? It's just a really neat culture. I mean, families still value one another, you know? And it's a very peaceful culture. And a very loving and caring type environment. And it reminds me of, you know, living in the U.S. back in the 70s, you know, when I was a kid around my family. We were a very tight unit. We lived next to each other, ate together on a daily basis, and you know, there was no such word as most of the time is babysitting. You know what I mean? Families just took care of each other. They took care of each other's children. And it's still done here. Well, this trip started out, and this is the learning lesson. The trip started out, me and my buddy were talking about, you know, I had to get back to Angeles City. And then we started talking about the beach. He was telling, hey, last trip they went to the beach. And so we said, hey man, you know, been doing the family thing for the past 48 hours. Let's take a break. Let's, me and you and our ladies, take a break and go to the beach for one night. And so, all right, we all agreed, hey, let's take off. Let's take off and go to the beach. And we had his wife set it up with a van. And so, you know, after the pig roast and the blessing of the house, we were looking forward to an evening, you know, just me and my buddy sitting on the beach with our ladies, letting them chat, me and him, you know, chatting it up, maybe grilling some fish. So that was our vision. So his lady hooked up the van. We were doing the family thing, chilling. And I knew something was up. And I've been here long enough that I know better, he knows better, but we were drinking and it just didn't cross our minds. But we were waiting for the van. I went in there. My buddy's wife, his daughter, like getting dressed, you know, all dressed up, packing a bag. I'm like, hey, you going back to school? She's like, no, I'm going to the beach. I'm like, okay, all right, well, that's cool. You know, girl's daughter's gonna come, no big deal. No problem. And so we're sitting up at the Sorry store, chilling. I didn't say nothing to him. I didn't think nothing about it at the time. Looking back, I knew exactly what was going down, but it just, you know, didn't hit my head. So we're drinking beer up there at the Sorry store. The van backs up. And folks, we get in the van, and everybody else started getting in the van. And more people started getting in the van. And people started getting on top of the van. And so my buddy was sitting in the front seat, and he was hammered drunk. And he was like, what the hell's going on? Where, you know, what's going on? Where's everybody going? And at that point, I knew we'd been had. Like I said, I've been here long enough to know that's what's going to happen every time. If you're going to the beach, if you're going on a trip, don't expect it to be no romantic, just you and your girl. If family is in striking distance of getting in that van, okay, it's going to be packed out like it was. And what do we say, the 20-something people that roll with us? And, you know, my buddy was kind of pissed off. And it's not about we don't love family. It's not about that. It's about the fact that what we plan and what we intended to do, okay, if you look at it from the foreign guy's standpoint, there was no respect shown toward us. To say, hey, can I bring some of my family? Can I bring this person, you know? No. We planned a nice, quiet evening, and his chick used it as an opportunity to load up, you know, 20 family members and bring them to the beach with us. And so last night, it got all fucked up where we didn't even have rooms. We didn't even have rooms to stay. We had one room I call the submarine, and you know, it's made for 16 people. So I ended up staying out on the beach, which I had a great time. This was a great adventure. I love everybody here. I love hanging out with them. It made for a much better video than if we'd have had a nice little romantic evening, just the five of us. But that's not the point of it. The point of it is, and what we get ticked off about is that, you know, you feel like they pull one over on you. She did, but she didn't, because I know better. I've been here a long time. I know this is what happens. But if you're new and you're coming over here and you're thinking, okay, I'll do the family thing one day, the next day me and my wife will take a nice quiet trip to the beach, understand what you're in for. At any opportunity, if they can help their family, they're going to. That's their culture, that's their nature. You have to love it and respect it, because families over here are much tighter than they are in the West. It's what makes their culture so loving and so caring, and just a wonderful place to be around the folks here. But if you're one of them dudes that, like, wait a minute, I just got the wool pulled over my eyes. I just got taken. Okay, and away we did. And that's what my buddy was pissed off about. He's like, look, not once did she ask me or tell me or say anything to me about, this is what's going down. All I know is I got in the van and it was like a clown van. Here comes one more, and like, what the hell's going on? And again, his argument was, there's no respect, and the Filipina is never going to put the foreign guy first in front of the family, and that's true. That's the way it is, and you can't blame him for it. You can't hate him for it. You have to understand it. And what I talk about a lot of things about culture is you don't have to respect it, but you do have to understand it, because when you're especially in their neck of the woods, you have to navigate it. So like people say, oh, you have to respect the culture. All right. No, you don't. And I'm going to tell you why. In certain parts of Africa, they part of their culture is female genital mutilation. That's part of their culture. So do you respect that? People say, oh, you have to respect the culture. No, respect is not the word. Because certain aspects of other people's culture, hell no, I'm not going to respect. Okay? So, if I go to Africa, though, what do I have to do? I have to understand the culture. I have to recognize it, understand it, and I have to know how to navigate it. But it doesn't mean I have to respect it. Well, the situation that I just described to you about how they're going to put family first, I do respect that. I do respect that, because they do have a dedication to their family, and their family is always going to be their family. And just because you or me, the foreign guy, pops into their life, and that's your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, don't expect the girl to change the way she is. It's not going to happen. And I think the learning lesson in this for anybody who's new to the Philippines, the lesson is, folks, it's anytime you go see your girl's family, expect that 100% of the time she and you are going to cater to the family. That's it. And if you understand that and recognize it, now you know how to navigate it. And I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, not everybody can live around their wife's village or family or province. Not everybody can do that. I think, us younger guys, it's more difficult. We like our privacy, our serenity. We like to be able to go and do as we please. 70, 75-year-old guys, I don't think they have a problem living in the village, living in the province, because they're just slowed down. They don't, they're older, older, get, it's more laid back, whatever. And this may be rambling. Some of you may disagree with what I'm saying, but I'm just telling the story. The story was, it was supposed to be a romantic evening on the beach, the 5 of us. It turned into 20-something. Why? That's the culture. I respect that. I understand it. I know how to navigate it. But yesterday when I was drinking, I just didn't see it coming. And again, my buddy, the only reason that he's pissed off is just because of his point was, why didn't you just say? Why didn't you just say, look, his argument is, why didn't you just tell me, hey, I want to bring my whole family instead of the 5 of us going, and then discuss it. And that would have been a better thing. And then he probably, well, I know he would have said, hey, no problem, fine, bring everybody. And there wouldn't have been an issue. But there was no discussion. There was no, hey, this is what I want to do. It was just, she did it, didn't say nothing, and surprised them. I think that's what it was. It was the surprise of it. Good morning, my friends. Good morning. Good morning. All right, everybody's getting up now. So it was the surprise of it, and you can look at it like it's a little lack of respect, pulling a fast one on us. So Filipinas, don't pull a fast one. Just come out and say, no, I'm here. My family wants to go to the beach. We're taking 20 people, you know, because that's what I got to do. You know, and we love you. We love our Filipinas. We want to make you happy. We don't want to hurt your feelings. So if we say, hey, let's go for a nice romantic walk on the beach for a couple nights, but we're leaving from the village, just come out and say, hey, look, you know, can we please take 20-something people? My cousins will ride on the roof. They don't care. And then everybody get along. But that's the differences in culture, because I think what happened was she was afraid that we were going to say no. Hell no. We just want to go chill. And so she just did it. But I don't think that's the case. If she had just said, hey, look, I want to take, you know, everybody wants to go to the beach. They've got their heart set on going to the beach. We're not assholes. We're not monsters. We would have said, all right, fine, whatever. And we still would have rolled. And I don't know. That's the lesson in it. That's the lesson in it to my friends, especially in the West, that have never been here, that are coming over for your first trip. You met the girl online. You're gonna meet her family for the first time. So what my advice is, okay, so here's the advice. The advice is spend the time with the family. And when you're in the village, when you're in her province, you spend 100% of your focus on her family. Don't even think about taking a night alone. Spend all 100% time with her family. Good morning, beautiful. Look at this beautiful girl. Aww. Got me a hug from my beautiful lady here. My goodness.
Are you sleeping?
So I slept right up there.
Why?
Baby, I just wanted to listen to the waves, and you guys were just sleeping and all nice and warm. So I wanted to just get up there and enjoy the waves. But the last part of it is, okay, if you're in the village, take care of the village. And then get on a bus or a plane and go somewhere and get away from the village and spend time with your girl. So for example, if I'm in Cebu, I take care of the village. When I want to be alone with my girl, I get on a plane or I go to an island. I go somewhere, and then it's just me and my girl, and everybody's happy. No issues. But if you try to cross the two streams, all right, it causes a little bit of conflict, a little drama. So anyhow, folks, I'm going to take a walk on the beach with my lady here, and then I got to go find my other lady. She's probably still sleeping. And I'm going to have a wonderful day. But let me just show you around one more time before I shut her down. Good morning, my friend. How are you?
Good morning, dog.
So, folks, we got fishermen going out right here.
Yeah, this is beautiful, dude. I wish the sun was coming up, but goddamn, we might get hit with a little fucking shower, but that's all right. It's not gonna dampen my day.
All right. So, yeah, you made a good point. It's a pretty cloudy day, but these fishing boats, folks, they go out fishing. I've been out fishing with my buddies. They put nets out. We fished for like 4 or 5 hours. I think we caught 3 or 4 fish. The day I went fishing with my buddies, we didn't make enough money to cover the gas money. They lost money that day, but you know, since they took the foreign guy fishing, when we got back, I hooked them up with breakfast, some more fuel, and it was all good. But these folks go out, they spend a lot of time prepping these nets. You know, prepping the nets, investment in fuel, and a lot of times they barely break even. But if you ever do come over here on vacation, or you are here, go out fishing with these guys. Go out fishing with the guys. They'd love to have you. And you know, if they don't make enough to cover the cost and it's a bad day, you can afford to flip them $5-10 for their service. It'd be the best $10 fishing trip you've ever been on. And this spot that we're at, this Kangaroo Resort, obviously owned by an Aussie. Well, I mean, I guess that's stereotyping anything that says kangaroo, but when you look at the restroom, it says mates and blokes or whatever. So I'm assuming that an Aussie owns the spot. And I think they do have some nice rooms. I haven't seen them. The room that we were in over there, I mean, it's nice. The restroom facilities are nice. The room is nice. But it's one of those family rooms with the bunks, and that's why I call it the submarine. I'm just not cool with stacking that many people in there, folks. I'd rather stay out here where I stayed or sleep on the sand. Everybody having a good morning swim. The beautiful Helen looking off into the wild blue yonder. And folks, good news, her head and her eyes are starting to heal up from her little incident down at McDonald's. She is looking more beautiful every day, folks. My God. Alright, folks, now look, I'll show you this. They got this elaborate play place here for the kids. I don't know if you can see it. So if you got kids, I'm assuming that's open during the day. They got kayaks. You got some more fishermen going out. Okay, and the restrooms, like I said, the restrooms are modern. So if you just rent this pavilion, realize that you do have the restrooms here. And again, I don't know if this is part of the rooms, but I'm going to take you for a walk back there. Alright, so I'll give you a tour. This is a ride right here that we came in on. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Good morning. This is the chariot that brought us here. That thing is a trooper. I think our driver crashed out in there all night. That's it, folks. Right up top, that's called riding top load. This is the entrance to the resort, and there's a sorry store right there for reference, but it's not open 24 hours. And we had some folks stay in the tent here. Here's my beautiful wife dancing with a big tummy. All right, let's take a walk and give them a tour, baby. This place is nice and peaceful, my friends. Again, that's the play area. I don't know if I can show you a better view or not, but that's like Disney World. To you take some kids from the village and put them in there, that's Disney World. They will love that, I promise. They got some swings in there. They got a fence off. Can't give you a good view. And when I say, like, I think there's a little hooch here to the right. That's probably where I could probably stay for a few days if I stayed here. Something like that. I don't know how much those rent for. I'll go to the office and try to find out. You've got all different types of rooms back here. And if the staff had not taken off so quick, I would have got a room for me and my ladies and maybe stayed a couple days. But it all went down so quick. And there's restrooms here, showers. But what we rented was this family room, which a lot of people do. But folks, I'm just not down to, I'm not down for communal living anymore. Just not down with that. So, let me show you around. Baby, open the door, make sure nobody's undressed. Go ahead. It's okay? Alright, so there's only one gentleman. But this is the family room that we rented. And so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8 bunks. And it does have a restroom in the back. Well, folks, this is like a submarine to me. This is like a damn submarine. And it just wasn't for me. Why the hell would I want to sleep in a submarine when I could sleep out there on the beach? And so that's exactly what I did. Alright. We're going to pack up our trash. But this is the family room. Fishermen coming in.
Mama!
These guys about to beach this thing. You drop that anchor out the back. Folks, we got mahi-mahi. Got some mahi-mahi, bro. Ooh, I'm gonna get my feet wet here, folks. All right, so let's get a little closer here. This gentleman is bringing in some mahi-mahi. Looks like a little shark. All right. Hell yeah. That's what I came up here to see, some mahi-mahi. So we're just gonna lay them out on the beach here. You got tunas. Oh, we got a yellowfin tuna. Folks, that's beautiful. That's some beautiful mahi-mahi right here. This gentleman's bringing in some tuna. Folks, looks like they had a very good catch this morning. I don't know what they normally do. These gentlemen are bringing home the bacon right here.
Mama wants a tuna. That's yellowfin. That's a yellowfin.
That's a yellowfin.
Yellowfin. You want to do this one, Mama?
You want to cook that one up?
On the grill?
Yeah.
Can we
Go and grill it.
barbecue right now?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, we don't
You got
have no
mine.
rice. We don't have nothing.
You got mine. We get it.
That looks like, I don't know what that is. That's like a barracuda or I don't know what that is.
Tuna.
Oh, Dorado? Okay, all right. So folks, here it's called Dorado. You know, all around the world,
Okay,
it's either Dorado, dolphin, mahi-mahi. In Florida, we call it dolphin. That's baby shark. Everybody wants their picture with a fish. Okay, they're asking if we want to take a boat ride. Yeah, we pretty much fit our whole crew on that boat. This is a beautiful area here. This is a quiet area. It's kind of surrounded by some little small hills, some small mountains. I don't know if you can really see it here. Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. Filipinas are some of the most beautiful girls on the planet. I think she says she don't swim too good. Looks like she's swimming real good to me. I think we got the resale going on right here. Mom's gonna pick one out. So we gotta pick from the.
You pick one out, and then I gotta hit the ATM though. I gotta get some cash.
This is tangigi.
250.
Di may sa kilo?
Di may sa kilo, ma'am.
Di may sa kilo ka no?
So she's here with a scale, folks. She's gonna sell by the kilo.
1, 2, 1, 3.
All right, so we're putting the yellowfin on the scale. Comes in at about
5.5.
5.5 kilos.
Okay, well how much a kilo?
200.
200, sir.
200 pesos.
1,000.
So how much for the whole fish?
1,001. Ay, 1,001.
1,000.
1,000 latan.
1,001.
1 latan. Discount man.
Get a foreign guy discount.
Tilaon ko na dito, ma'am, 10 milaon. Sumura kami.
Ilocano discount. Ilocano discount.
We're trying to work a discount here, my friends.
I'm gonna run to the ATM somewhere.
Ain't no ATM
And
around
I
here,
got
bro. All right, folks. So we just
give it one, Dom.
now we got it. 1-1. We bought the fish.
Mama.
1-1. This one right here.
Ilocano discount.
Grab it, my friend. I'm running the camera. I can't get fishy on my camera. All right, so there's the fish. She's taking it over here. We're gonna put it on the grill, or just put it on the cleaning table right here. All right, folks. So we just bought this for 1,100. And unless I'm an idiot, this is a yellowfin tuna. So that's $22. 22 bucks. 22 bucks fresh from the sea. And we're gonna go from there. Might be some negotiations for a second fish going on. So this fish right here, this fish wants to get it cleaned up. We'll go right here on this grill. That's a pretty good breakfast. We'll have to dispatch some people out to get some rice and soy sauce and the other accoutrements to go on this bad boy. And what a great morning. Start the morning out buying a yellowfin tuna fresh off the boat. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? All right, so we got the other one too. And how much was this one? How much?
7.
This was 7? Okay, 700. All right, so 700 on this one, 1-1 on that guy right there. And there might be some negotiations in on this third fish over here. They're still chopping it up. They're still chopping it up. And we try to get a foreign guy discount. It's like a running joke, at least for me and my buddy. We always say, hey, what about the foreign guy discount? Let me tell you something. There is no foreign guy discount anywhere in Southeast Asia for certain. Central America. Look, there ain't no damn foreign guy discount, right? We just like to say it to make people laugh. They just look at you like you're crazy. I heard that if you're a foreign guy, you get a buy one, take one. Like, what? So no foreign dude discount. I'm okay with the price. I think it was a fair price. If we weren't here, she may have got it for 100 less. Maybe less than that. But you foreign dudes, come on. We're going to pay a little bit more. Get over it. Deal with it. I'm not going to chop that fish up because I don't want to get fish all over my camera equipment. But if I had a film crew, I would chop that shit up myself and cook it myself. This morning I'm going to defer, let them do it so I can film. Thanks for joining me, my friends. If you're not a subscriber, bottom right hand corner of your screen, click that Overstate Road sign. Become a subscriber. I'm over 70. I think we're over 7,500 subscribers now. So pretty cool. All right, so this lady made 2 sales. And now all she's got is that, what is that? What do we say? The tangigi. We didn't take the tangigi, we went with the expensive stuff. This is her market though. She's got the scales in the basket, fish on her head. She's ready to roll. Look at little birdies, like little pigeons sitting on a power line. Little birdies. What's up there, dog?
We got a call for pizza too.
Ain't no pizza delivery out here, bro.
Well, that's the problem. Who's gonna gut it?
Alright, my friends, there, gentlemen are over here cleaning the fish. Alright, this gentleman over here is starting the charcoal. And he's using the technique, little plastic, little paper over there. But he's got it going on. Get these fish ready. A little lack of preparation on our part because we thought it was just an overnight trip, but we didn't bring enough equipment. But hey, when these fish presented themselves to us, folks, hey, we had to go with it. All right, so you got a knife. May not be too sharp, but shit, that might work. Gonna be the YouTube star of this video.
Let me see. You know I love that butt. Let me see the butt. I want to see the butt. Ooh. Alright.
Alright, folks, back to the fish. You got a little booty shot right there. Back to the fish.
In the
Gills.
Pull all that shit out. There you go. There, all the guts. We're pulling that shit out right through the front of that dog. Keep yanking. I'm gonna back up because if that thing springs back like a rubber band, it's gonna hit the lens of this camera. Motherfucker got some elasticity on it. Make a slingshot out of them guts. Perfect. Look at that. Alright, so this gentleman's gonna go to work with the box cutter up here. Hey, that's effective. Look at that. Look at that box cutter go to work on that fish, folks.
Goddamn box cutter.
Hey,
Only in the Philippines.
when you don't have resources, you become resourceful. So we forgot to bring our kitchen utensils. That damn box cutter's going to work on that. Look at that. Look at that right there.
No, I don't know. You got ask Mama. Mama, how we gonna cook it? I'm so mad at her right now. I'm mad at you right now, baby. Because you told me you've never eaten ceviche, and then all of a sudden, here it is, your family is giving me ceviche.
I know, I said, but it's different way.
But I'm gonna tell you what. When the banana leaves come out, you know it's time. It's like ceviche.
The language here is Philippine because it's Ilocano version language.
It's like my buddy said, when you see the the banana leaves come out, that means it's time. It's like Bruce Buffer saying, it's time. So the ladies over here have made this huge pot of rice, and they're laying this out at the grill. Look at that fish, my friends.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Swipe,
And you know, it's like my buddy was saying yesterday. We just thought we were gonna come to the beach.
I take care.
Had no idea that we were gonna buy some fish, have a crew.
I'll take care of you.
But adventures are much more fun than taking a trip. It's just the way it is. We had no utensils, no cooking materials, no knives to chop the fish up. And you know what? They went around, borrowed the pots and the pans. We improvised. We hit the sorry store, and check that out. That is a delicious piece of fish. Folks, how does life get any better than this? Good friends, slept in front of the beach, waking up to the sunrise. Check this out. I mean, it's just beautiful.
I mean, I'm okay.
It's beautiful.
I just want to just relax.
You said you want to
Folks, is this the Hilton, a 5-star hotel? Hell no, it's not. But I'm going to tell you this, for the price of staying in a Hilton hotel room for one night, we probably spent half that money, and we're rolling with 20-something people.
You eat. I want Mama to eat.
The Hilton is nothing memorable at all. This shit right here, if you folks wanted to join me here, you would never forget this little overnight 12-hour trip that we embarked on. There is still a cool breeze coming off of this this water here. You know, I spent the night out here last night, so I got a little chill. I'm still wearing this damn jacket. You know, it's my new Carhartt jacket, my old travel jacket. And I love it. I'm still a little chilly.
The baby's gonna call me.
But once the sun comes up, this area is, well, at least down in where we were at the pig farm, it's hot. But up here, this cool breeze coming across, I'm still a little chilly. Check out all this action behind me, my friends. What a great experience. If you're sitting at home on the couch right now watching me, I certainly appreciate it. I certainly appreciate you watching my videos and being a subscriber, living vicariously through me. All the positivity that comes my way keeps me motivated. All the negativity that comes my way keeps me motivated, because those are the people that need my help. Folks, I'm partying like a rock star. I'm partying like a rock star on a shoestring budget. You can draw your own conclusions from that. You know, you can think I'm broke, you can think I'm rich. Let's just leave it to that mystery. But what I'm doing and the way I'm rolling is a shoestring budget. Okay? What we got going on here right now is less than what you paid to take your wife out to Longhorn Steakhouse and dinner for 2. Folks, I'm having fucking breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it. I think it's still breakfast. I'm having breakfast of fresh yellowfin tuna with 20 of the coolest people that you'll ever hang out with. So you take your ass to Longhorn, waste that money over a 1-hour fucking standard dining experience where the menu don't change. Okay? I choose to live like fucking Pablo Picasso. I'm an abstract motherfucker. If I want to cuss, I'm gonna cuss. If I want to go to church, I'll go to church. If I want to get drunk as a skunk and go hang out in a strip club, that's what I do.
It's more fun in the Philippines.
It's more fun in the Philippines, just like he said. But you know what? Like I said many times, I'm not a Philippine blogger. That's not who I am. I'm a world traveler. I just happen to be in the Philippines. I do love this country. I do spend a lot of time here because of shit like this. But to be honest with you, I've had times like this all over the globe, from Guatemala to Afghanistan. In the West, I had to really struggle to have good times like this. It's like in the West, we judge a good time by how much money. You know, it's like you got to be on some fucking yacht. You got to be at this 5-star hotel. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck that. That's not the way I roll. So I'm glad everybody's joining me. Appreciate you joining me on this adventure, and this video is by far from over because we got the ride back. And when we get done eating here and we get on the ride back, I'm riding top load. You know what I mean? Everybody that's been deployed, you know, you're riding around that fucking Humvee back in the day, or that MRAP as the elk gunner. Got that wind hitting you in the face.
That's my baby too.
Rocking that 50 cal.
That's my baby too.
Or that fucking
that
240.
Is my baby.
Shit, when I'm riding top load,
sit down, baby.
It's just a good time, folks. We're in the northern part of Luzon. Basically the most northern part of the Philippines, unless you want to count Batanes, those little islands up there. Which I am going to take you guys on a trip to Batanes. They call it, I think, the Ireland or the Scotland of the Philippines. And those islands north of here are actually closer to Taiwan than they are the Philippines. And they're called Batanes. Not Batangas. It's called Batanes. And at some point, I'm going to take you up there. I will take you up there. It's interesting to me to go see that. The pictures I've seen kind of looks like Ireland or Scotland up there, very green. Drinking gin or the Emperador?
Gin or Emperador.
Okay.
I can see you.
All right, so he's drinking gin, but we do have some Emperador. That's it.
That's it.
And that's what we got going on, my friends. Thanks for joining me, folks. If you don't get patriotic when you see that joker right there rocking the stars and bars, I think that's the only bathing suit this man has owned in the 10 years, 20 years I've known him. If you see this man at the beach, he's gonna be rocking the stars and bars. And if he dives in off the high dive, they're going down to his knees because they way loose on his ass too.
Oh, what's up, man?
Hell yeah, man. We having a good time here, folks. We got these gentlemen over here coming into the mix. Hell yeah.
Hey, Jay! Samahan niyo lahat ng mga panakalangod. San? Samahan niyo mga panakalangod.
Yeah.